Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
What is it on? 32.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What is it?
Right back to the fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bears are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
And anyway, 63. Round up, Yanni.
To throw, Hurts. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good. From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. To work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. It's one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
14.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hurts. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles left the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-6 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Swift gets it from the pistol. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. He'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Out to his right, taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Run play. This is Hill. Open space to the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
What is that?
Ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. Two back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jordan Davis. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and goal.
What is up?
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the catch. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
That's the score. Bears 28, Eagles 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Luther Burden, the intended target. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Hill. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as in the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Big time play for Philly. 33 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
King, Field King, Field King.
Third and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vegas! What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, shot!
On the RPO, quick toss to Burden. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Another one there for Burden. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Off the boot. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return, it's Hill. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready to run. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready to run.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Yeah. Ready to run.
Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Smile Munden. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
No touch.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
A pass caught by Saquon. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first downs. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. That play on special teams, perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
Biggie Angels, what is that?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Good, set. Truman, hey, 73.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Barkley to the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Back to the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll go play action here with Williams. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
35, Eagles 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Great. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
73.
To throw, Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this pass all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great. Set.
On first down, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Hurts again. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. Tolbert. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, Hurts exiting the pocket right. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To the air again. Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 21, here's second and 3. They'll run here with Hill.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Third down, 3 to go. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
what a luxury to certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Second and 10. At their 48.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the fullback. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up the first set of downs.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll try the right side with Swift. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 9-yard line.
What is up?
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's got another one. Touchdown Bears. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Brought out for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead.
Eagles 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
6 yards.
180.
An Eagle 1st down.
Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
27-yard line.
No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Is good. Makes the score Bears 49, Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.